So it seems like Alan's opening hand, he needs a Path to Exile or a Swords of Plowshare.
Right, he needs some way to interact early on.
Right.
Yeah, Tormod's Crypt would be nice.
Yeah. Seems like, oh, Weston has a Thoughtseize. I think he will lead off with a turn 1 Thoughtseize. I mean, if you're Alan, you had the Tormod's Clip, would you just play it turn 1?
Yeah, I would. Yeah, it plays around Thoughtseize, and there's really no reason not to play turn 1.
Right.
Like, yeah.
So Weston here, he fetches for the basic because he doesn't want to get a Wastelanded. And I see that Alan's opening hand is a Caracas.
Right.
So
Caracas is real nice.
Yeah. It seems like as a one-off, players always seem to draw in their opening hands. Caracas.
Yeah, it's shocking how common they have it.
Yeah. But yeah, Alan's mulligan was quite good. He opened to a Swords of Plowshares, Caracas, and Knight of the Reliquary.
Well, yeah, it's really important in when you're playing against combo to mull into a hand that can interact with him.
Yeah.
Like, you can't just keep marginal hands.
Right. So Weston's hand consists of Entomb, Reanimate, 2 lands, Careful Study, and a Brainstorm. So even Weston has a very good hand right now too, as well.
Yeah. So given his hand, he probably he can entomb for a shrouded creature, so the swords isn't really too relevant, and likewise the Caracas isn't that relevant. So yeah, he. So yeah, take Stoneforge because that would allow his opponent to get Batterskull, and then
he'd be able to race Weston, right?
Yeah. Yeah, as it is, Weston can just get something like Inkwell Leviathan here, and just his opponent's not going to be able to answer it in time.
Yeah. Because Weston right now in hand, he's able to reanimate a creature this turn.
Right. He's going to lose a lot of life, but his opponent doesn't have any real pressure right now.
Yeah. So it seems like Alan's deck is good against decks that are fair, but decks that are like combo-y, like Weston's deck, that aren't fair, it seems like they have a pretty rough time.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like he has that many ways to interact with combo in general. Like,
Yeah.
he doesn't have a main deck Gaddock Teague or... Yeah.
I mean, his sideboard seems like he wants to have a better chance against combo like Gaddock Teague and Eldritch Canonist.
Right, right.
Yeah. And Angel's Grace. Yeah, I think Weston's just gonna Entomb Reanimate right here. Yes, you see Inkwell. He's probably deciding between Inkwell or a yeah. Oh, Angel Despair. I mean, he has 3 real good choices right now. It's either Imperial Archangel, Inkwell Leviathan, or Angel Despair.
Yeah, I don't really like the Angel of Despair unless he has a way to stop the Swords of Plowshares.
Right, like a forced backup.
Yeah.
So Inkwell Leviathan, what abilities does this guy have?
He's a 7/11 Shroud Trample Island Walk. So effectively, you just can't deal with him. You have to just race or, just grow your Knight of the Reliquary large enough to just block him.
Right. But it seems like in a deck that plays islands, it seems like it's very hard to race an Inkwell Leviathan.
Right.
Yeah, so Weston here decides to Entomb Reanimate an Inkwell Leviathan. So he loses how much life off of this? Because Reanimate...
9 off the Leviathan, 2 off Thoughtseize, and 1 off the fetch land. So he's at 8 right now.
Oh, okay. So that's one of the downsides of playing a Reanimator deck, correct? Like you're always at a very low life total.
Right, right. Yeah, if his opponent had pressure, he would have to get something else.
Right, because he won't be able to race equal or whatever his opponent has with an equal Leviathan. Yeah, his opponent now right now he's at 20 life, so he has 2 turns to race Weston here. Also, Alan likes to play Caracas and pass the turn.
I think you need to play another reliquary there. Like, you need to hope you just grow your knight large enough to where you're to where Weston's just forced to block.
Yeah, because it seems like even though he plays the knight, it's only gonna be a 2/2 because there's no lands in Alan's graveyard right now.
Right, he just needs to put as much pressure on board as possible because Weston is at 8 life. So
yeah, because right now he's giving Weston time to just try to stabilize the board and race with Inkwell.
Right. And he has no way to deal with the Inkwell. Like, he doesn't have a Phyrexian Metamorph or anything like that. So
right.
He just needs to race, basically.
Yeah. So Weston's deep in the tank with the Brainstorm.
You never had someone like stand up on your TV? Well, actually, I never heard that phrase. Make a better girlfriend. Yeah, that's pretty good. Oh, I see. This jam. Yeah. I'm thinking about this. But I think like for a while I had those 2 of these. Essentially like open summer.
Yeah, it's just quite the brainstorm.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, that wouldn't work in that deck.
So Weston goes to town with Inkwell Leviathan, 7 damage. And decides to Thoughtseize again. So Weston's life total is very low right now. I believe he's at 6 life.
Yeah, Weston's down to 6. So his opponent can play the Sarah Avenger, but it won't kill him in time.
Yeah. Well, the Inkwell Leviathan does not have trample.
No, it does have trample.
Oh, it does have trample. I mean, he doesn't have Island Walk right now.
Right, but
Because right now his opponent's at 13.
yeah.
So he takes Weston takes the knight here. I mean, if he played that knight last turn, he could at least use it to chump block and buy another turn.
Yeah, I don't know why he wouldn't play the knight thing.
Yeah. So he tries the knight off the top. Yeah, I'll play the Sarah Avenger right here. Because I mean, he can play the Sarah Avenger, attack. Weston goes to 3, play knight, chump, and he'd be able to race with Sarah Avenger, assuming that Weston doesn't have a counter. So this is the first hit that he's taken from Inkwell Leviathan.
Right.
So Alan right now is at 12 because he decided to fetch. Looks like he plays the knight now.
So that knight is a 3/3 right now.
Yeah, I think he was keeping up his mana because he didn't want to tap out and not be able to use his swords on a creature that Weston plays or the Caracas. But didn't take it to the fact that he needed to race the Inkwell Leviathan.
Yeah, I think you have to just play the knight there.
Yeah. I guess that's one skill you need to have in Magic is to know when to go on the aggressive and when to play controller.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and Weston's gonna Tomb end a turn and then Animate Dead on his turn. So yeah, I don't see how Alan's getting out of this.
So Weston's gonna entomb for. I mean, it doesn't even matter what right now that Weston gets. It's
Yeah, either Imperial Archangel or Angel of Despair, both.
yeah.
Good here.
Yeah, Weston has the he has the Animate Dead spell. Just hit the knight. So now Alan drops to 5.
Yeah.
So he has lethal. Weston has lethal next turn.
Yeah, he can Swords the Angel and block the Inkwell with the Saravenger, but I mean he goes to 1. But I mean, like I still don't see how he's winning from this position.
I mean, unless he has like Wrath of God.
Yeah, which he doesn't play. So.
So Alan swords the Angel. Weston goes to 9, and he plays his Saravenger.
Yeah, so now he's gonna chump and go to 1 here.
Yeah. All right, hits the Underground Waste. Alright, so Alan not really chumps the Leviathan, but just reduces the damage because of trample. So Alan goes to 1. Yeah, I don't see any outs that.
Yeah, I don't see any outs either. Like Knight's not big enough to block and live.
I mean, if you played Angel's Grace, that would be you would actually could have raced that if you had Angel's Grace. Yep. Well.
Yeah, Weston takes it down to.
All right, congratulations, Weston Brown, for winning the MTG DeaLS Legacy Tournament. Win a ticket to GP Indianapolis. So that was Weston Brown playing against Alan Tam, and he won 2-0.